Hello there, I'm Musty Hobbit, and there's nothing that a Hobbit loves more than another helping of second breakfast, so welcome back. And I know it's been a couple weeks since there's been a formal video on this channel, and I've been kind of devoting a lot of my effort toward some of the formal work that I'm doing for the Cartridge Club with the weekly Now episodes, which have been reborn on the Cartridge Club channel itself. And so I've been putting a lot of effort into getting that to be easier to make and to get the quality level boosted, and I feel like it's in a pretty good place. And with kind of the summer winding down, we're almost at a spot where this room, although you can certainly see that the games are in good order, the rest of the room and its function, I'm really close. And once I have that stuff in place, once the wires are all tucked away and things like that, then a formal room tour is certainly in the mix. I would hope and expect that I would get that done sometime in September is kind of my target for that. I wanted to take a moment here to just acknowledge the fact that today is the 3rd anniversary of me making my first video on YouTube. So I've been doing this thing now for 3 years. I don't know how many videos there are, and been a lot of changes and different content that's popped up over the past couple of years, from focused collection oriented pickup videos to random think pieces and things like that. When I look back at the way that I started YouTube, I was this timid little individual who did not like public speaking, and this was kind of a way to kind of try to work on that a little bit, talking to the viewer through a camera lens, and I would say that it's worked. In fact, not only am I a little bit more comfortable of being on camera, that's bound to happen after you've been in front of it for a couple of years, but at the same time I've met a whole ton of people that I would never have the opportunity to do, and I wanted to say thank you to both P1 and P2 because they have entrusted with me and one other individual the hosting duties for the Cartridge Club Prime podcast, and I'm super excited to kind of take the reins here. We've kind of been doing some of the records for the sort of wrapping up of season 5, but season 6 is the beginning of a whole new angle on this, with me being one of the hosts, and then my fellow Midwesterner, It's Rocket Sauce, being the lead on this, and it's intimidating. I'm really looking forward to what we have in store. We're trying to plan to make have some big splashes with some high-profile games, both old and new, and try to keep that mix and that dynamic going. I want to kind of make sure that the games of the month are going to be approachable and something that we can get a little bit of something for everybody, because we realize that not everyone does play every game, although Ryan and I will have to play every game, but we want to make sure that people enjoy the games. Obviously we picked some pretty big hitting games kind of out of the gate with Doom, and then with Resident Evil 2 in October, and then we just announced recently that we're going to be playing as new a game as you could possibly have, and that will be Red Dead Redemption 2. We'll be playing for November, and that comes out on the 26th of October. So the game will be 5 days old, and it will be our game of the month. We're really excited about what that means. We're excited about the rest of the year, and we kind of have a roadmap for what we want the games of the month to be. But I'll be honest, we've already shifted our expectations or shifted our game titles a few times just in the last couple of weeks. We keep coming up with a new kind of dynamic that works with regards to the games, and until we really formally announce them, the games are really up in the air. But we have an idea on what we want, and I hope that you guys really enjoy it, and I hope that you choose, if you choose to play along, let us know. You don't have to be a part of the forums, you don't have to be on the Discord. I mean, the club really is just a community of people who are willing to be friendly and interact with each other. Not everyone who interacts with us is on the forums, and like I said, not everyone is on the Discord, and that's fine. But being part of the club, when I joined back at the beginning of 2016. It was, I'm just this guy who heard about this club from a podcast that found my video, and thank you STC Pod, and basically just took a chance to say, hey, you're playing Crash, playing Crash 2, I'll give it a shot. Why not? I need to play some more of these games. Like I think at that point I said I was collecting more games than I could ever play, and so I needed to find a way to kind of get the ball rolling there, and that's what the club started as for me. But that's what it was. It's just, here's this new group of people that I'm going to interact with on a regular basis. There's no formality. There's no swearing in ceremony. There's no initiation. It's just, hey, like, I like what you guys are doing, and now, hey, I'm gonna talk to you guys a couple times a week, or drop into a stream, a hangout, or something like that. The club is just something that's kind of, it's funny because it's kind of freeform, and it, there's things for the whole range of people, consumers, creators, like people who want to be, super interactive, and people who don't. And that's kind of, what we hope to continue to see things be moving forward. And so I'm hoping that with our game selections that we will find something that's interesting to you, that maybe you weren't interested in, this game of the month, maybe the next month you'll be in on. But if you're ever unsure, and if you're ever looking for some guidance on like how to get yourself involved, let me know. Even if you have your own content and you just want to get it in front of a new audience, the community submissions are certainly another option. I know we've had a few friends of the show submit podcasts and videos and things like that, and I would encourage people to take advantage of that sort of thing while they can. And now my anniversary video is kind of turned into a plug for the club, which is comical, but I think if you look at where I was at the point when I joined the club and now, like, things have changed a lot. I'm less timid. I feel far more comfortable in front of a camera, and really that's what I did. It was like, I need to get better at public speaking, so I'm going to talk to this inanimate object and just funnel that to other people who are remotely interested in what I have to say. And so I feel like I've gotten better at that. I will continue to work on that, because podcasting is not easy, and the more practice you get, the better you get at it. If you didn't believe that, you should now. And like I said, I have a lot of big ideas for the remainder of this year. I kind of have a video concept a week kind of laid out. We'll see. I'm trying not to promise too much, because I know that only leads to being disappointed if I don't meet expectations. I have some cool ideas. Obviously, Portland is in the mix. We are 50 days away from Portland. Wrap your mind around that for a second. But anyways, thank you for coming along on this journey. Thank you to those who have been around since the early days when I had, double-digit subscribers. I know some of you are still there. Some of you, check out my things from time to time. But thank you for coming along on this this little adventure that is, doing YouTube. Right? I'm hoping to get a new kind of maybe intro animation or something. I'm looking for help on that. So actually, in the comments, if you know of any resources or anything that's super inexpensive that could kind of come up with some kind of new intro for me, I could certainly use a point in the right direction. So if you're still watching at this point, if you have an idea, please let me know what that might be. Please like the video if you did, and again, if you're looking forward to what's coming and you aren't already subscribed, now would be a good time to do that, right? But for now, thank you for coming by. Hope to see you again real soon. But I have been Musty. Take care of yourself. Be good to each other.